Score these 2 goals. Score these 2 goals. Let me just lower this a bit. Man, lower the audio. Lower that to 6. 8. Solo para que me puedan escuchar. And I do this because... Oh, shoot. Okay. Pass it. Pass, pass. Shoot. Alright. Damn, dude. I want to freaking do the video, but I'm out here moving too much. Okay, so I want to talk about the game, the one we just saw. I'm gonna take the corner, but I got like 5 points that I want to make. Why PSG won 4-0. Why Real Madrid has many problems with like their defense. Why Dembele should be the Ballon d'Oro, and my final predictions for Chelsea and PSG. And then finally, the last point is what Vinny and Mbappe can't play together. So after seeing that game, I didn't see most of it, but the first half, I think I saw like I should have made that. I saw I think I missed like the first 5 minutes, which is when they first scored. When I first turned it on, I don't know. I was speaking like to someone. I was speaking to a client, and so I couldn't really look at the game. When I turned the iPad on, it was already they just scored. I think it was Fabian, and after that it was barbecue chicken. Cause I don't know, everyone's memeing them like on TikTok and stuff. Because they were, I think by the 27th minute they were already losing. So I don't know, like they played horrible. I mean, I expected Madrid to do much more, put up much more of a fight, but I didn't expect them to go down that fast. But I don't know. They've been getting goleado, and like I mean, I'm a Barcelona fan. I've been seeing them get beat by us like this whole year, and I don't know why the freak. I was thinking that they were gonna actually put up a fight, but I don't know. This PSG team, they deserve the win because they all play as a team, and that's the difference. I must feel like super bad for Mbappe that he left to Madrid to try to win the champions and stuff like that, and this PSG team wins it like in their first season, but they're all tracking back. They're all trying to score. I don't know. They all play as a team, and they're really effective in what they do. So like they deserve this win full heartedly, and I don't know. I don't know what else to say about that. I guess they just play as a team. Is the easiest way to say it. But I mean, my second point that I saw from like this game was Madrid has way too many defensive errors. But like I don't know, too many to count. Like I remember that they were comparing what's his name, Raúl Asensio to Kubarsi too much, and he's just not there. I don't know. Especially the first 2 goals, they were just defensive errors. Good shit. They were just defensive errors from Rudiger, and there were defensive errors from Asensio. Especially that first one. I think who gets through? I don't know. Someone passes it back or something, and like Asensio takes a bad touch and he puts it too far forward, and then Dembele is pressing, and then so he wins with the ball back, and then Courtois comes out to try to chicar, or I don't know how you would say it, how to try to give him like less options to shoot, and then in that transgression, I guess he hits the ball and he hits Dembele. Dembele falls, he rolls, and then like freaking Fabian's there to score the first one. And then the second one was just like I don't know if it's being unfocused or just like Rudiger not. I don't know what it was. those are just like you would say elementary errors or like really infant errors that they did. And that one from Rudiger, I don't know, was trying to pass it back to Courtois and he like misplaced the pass. I mean, it happens. It could happen to any of us, but I don't know. You can't let that happen. I feel like that one just happened because he's unfocused. I don't know what he was thinking because he just let the ball. I guess he tried to pass it fast because Mbele was pressing, and he just like basically slid. He slid his foot over the ball, and when he slid his foot over the ball, like the ball kept on rolling. And since he slid his foot over the ball, he was already twisting up in his legs, and the Mbele saw that, and the Mbele got the ball and he finished easily. He just beat him on the one-on-one. Then the third goal was like the same thing. Like they lost control of it, I think, in the midfield, and then like they did like like 2-3 passes really fast. They got it to Hakimi, and then Hakimi passed it to Fabian Ruiz. Is it Fabian Ruiz? I don't know, but to Fabian, and he was able to score a third one. So I don't know. They're just playing too easy, and then the last one, they made another one where Due scored, but they took it off because it was offsides. But I mean, it was offsides, but it was barely offsides. It was a good play. It was the same thing. They had Madrid had the ball in the middle, and they took it like really easily with their press, which is another thing why they're really effective. I'm not saying they play the Barca way, but I guess maybe the way Enrique wants them to play is really pressing the ball. So like when they lose the ball, they're on it. Like that's a very Barca tactic that everyone employs. Well, everyone that's like a coach from Barca tries to implement. Like you see Arteta on Arsenal, Guardiola and City, how they defend is like they want to have the ball, but like those are principios or stuff that Cruyff taught everybody. But like there's managers that use it now. Like I guess Xavi tried to, Arteta tries to use it. Arteta's more route one. He's more physical, or the way he thinks. But like Guardiola uses that, keeping the ball, defending with the ball, and then like I think another one's like Bielsa is another one that another manager that uses that implements that type of play style. But yeah, but the defense on Madrid, that's like all the problem. And then they just bought Trent. I don't even think that's gonna help them at all. Like Trent, offensively, he's gonna help with like a shit ton. Like we saw it in that game. Like I saw it in one of the goals when they played against Pachuca. You could see him. The good shit. Good shit to me. And you could see how he passed it. Like first time they passed it to him, he passed it first time to somebody, and then that person passed it to, was it Gonzalo? I think it was Gonzalo. I don't know who it was. They scored first time, but the play happened like this, and it was quick. So like in attacking positions, I have nothing against Trent. That dude has so much quality, especially if it's a central or like a center or anywhere that he needs to find someone. He's got that on lockdown. So like on attacking positions, like it should be fine. Why Madrid is gonna be fine against most teams. I would say 70%, maybe almost 80% of teams in La Liga, Madrid's got that shit in the bag. The same with Barca. Well, it depends. Sometimes we do bad against some teams. Madrid had that problem at first when Mbappe wasn't like he didn't hit it off the ground running, but over time they figured it out and they did pretty good. It's halftime on my game, but I think Trent will be a problem in defense. I don't know. They have Militao. I think they should get rid of him. I don't think he's good enough to be in Madrid. Those Asensio either needs to step up his game or they need to like loan him out because he needs a lot of experience. Like the mete mucho huevo, he's really good at that. He's really good at like putting what you call it, like just like giving ganas, or I don't know how you would say it in English. Like giving, like I guess basically giving a fuck, or trying to like win the ball back and shit like that. But like you can only do that so much. It's like how they were criticizing the Brazilian teams. Like the puedes meter mucho huevo, the puedes like pelear and all that, but that's not gonna win you the tournament. Because you do need the tactical side. Once the further you get in that tournament, the more like elite sides you're gonna face, and and they know like if they're gonna only have one chance, they're gonna make it count, and that's the difference, I guess you would say, between like European sides and like South American sides. But also, like if you're not really trying and you're not trying to win, what the hell is that? Like you could still lose as well, even if you have all the tactics. Bro, make that shit. So I mean, that's just something to look at. But Madrid has way too many defenders that they should get rid of, in my opinion. Like Hoyson, he's a good defender, but like I mean, I guess in the air and then distribution, he's really good. And then I guess like tactically, you could say he's good. Like defensive positions, he's really good. But like, I'm pretty sure if he gets like if he's playing against someone like Mbappe on some other team in speed, I don't think he's gonna beat him. Even if he is tall and he probably runs pretty fast, he doesn't run faster than someone quick. I don't know. I've seen some Spain games and that's where I've mostly seen him, but I don't know if that's gonna help them out in the long run. But he is a good defender. He's a good young defender. But like I feel like you have to pair him with somebody. I think him and Rudiger is like a good combination because like Rudiger's like physically imposing, so he's strong, he's fit, and then he's fast, and then Hoysen is taller, more composed. Like you give him the ball, he can probably like ping a pass to someone quickly and like get the play started. So like the red card did affect them a lot with that. But even like with this PSG team, even if they had Hoysen, it wouldn't even have made a difference. And then my third point was what I think is that Dembele is gonna win the Ballon d'Or. After this performance, I think all he really freaking needs is just a goal in the final. If he gets one goal in the final, he's winning that Ballon d'Or for sure. Probably. It depends how the votes go, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna have the most hype because the only thing I guess he didn't win where he could have won something is like the Nations League, and I don't know, they got smoked by Spain really bad. Oh shoot, I gotta score this. Good shit. Oh my gosh. And I don't know. At this point, like it's a recency bias. Especially depends like how he goes into the season next year. But I'm pretty sure he'll be fine unless he gets injured. But sorry, he's done basically enough this whole season to be in that. But I only see him from PSG. I don't know. Some other people could say other players, which they do have like some of the best players in every position. Donnarumma, I don't think he's the best goalie, but I'm pretty sure he's top three. Nuno Mendes, he's not he's probably number one left back. Hakimi is probably number one right back in the world right now. And then Vitinha is like I don't know. He's either if he's not one, he's probably in top three defensive mids in all the world right now. So and este Fabian también he's probably in center mids. He's probably up there even. I guess like attacking mids is how he played today. I don't know, but like center midfielders, he's pretty high up the list. So they got a lot of good players in various positions, but I don't think they're the best in their position, and they've done enough to like be in that top podium spot. So like, uh, shit, I fucked that up. So I only think Dembele is gonna win, and then like number two and number three is also obviously gonna be Rafinha. I mean, I know Madrid fans are gonna probably troll or talk bullshit about that, but I mean it's fine. Rafinha, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get two, and then Lamin's gonna get three. But I mean has more of a chance. Like I mean, depending how next season goes, how they play for next season. If he has a wonderful year, like bags a lot of goals, a lot of assists, and is just participating like crazy and everything, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be up there. He's gonna win more Ballon d'Oros. Like I mean, it's crazy, and he shows up almost in every single game. The other game he didn't show up was against Portugal. And people were trolling him for that, but that's fine. I mean, you can't win everything. And también España, like the coach, he didn't want to win that game. The way the changes he made and all this stuff, and igual the players need to know that you can't leave Cristiano like open. Like he's probably old and shit, but like you give Cristiano a wide open look like that, like he's gonna be making that easy. I had barbecue chicken for Cristiano, that goal that he scored. So like him or Messi, you can't give him like open positions because they can punish you for it. So I don't know. The way it's going right now, the brother's Ballon d'Or, in my opinion. He's probably gonna be up there. I wasn't thinking he was, but I mean he had a great season. He scored I think the most goals. Like he has the most goals this year. Like not the calendar year, not the season year. And he won all trophies with PSG. The only thing he failed was I guess was the Nations League, but that wasn't just him. I mean, so it's not totally his fault. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna win it. Like I'm pretty sure they're gonna win this Club World Cup. And if he gets if he gets the Golden Ball for sure, he's gonna get that. But I don't think so, because I think Dembele's only played like 3 games or 2 games in this Club World Cups. But on recency bias, if since he scored in that semifinal and like was effective, and like in the Champions League final, he was what's it called? Fuck. The Champions League final, he had like assists and stuff, and he was participating and trailing back. Like he's been good overall most of the year. So I think he's got that in the bag. I'm pretty sure everyone's got it in the bag. Everyone thinks he's got it in the bag, so I don't think anyone's gonna get mad that he's gonna win the Ballon d'Or. And then my prediction for the Chelsea PSG match, I think PSG is gonna win. I'm not sure to what degree, but if I had a bet, I would say either like a 3-2 or a 3-1. And I only say a 3-2 because of João Pedro. Because that game that he had against Fluminense, if he can score one of those goals against PSG, no sé qué dice todo esto. They're like back in that game, and they're actually gonna do something. So if he does that, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be good for to at least get a goal. I don't know if João Pedro can do something there, and then Pedro Neto's also like a good player. So not a good player, but like a good offensive option. And so like him or João Pedro, or João Pedro or João Gomez. Dude, I don't even know their names no more. I'm getting confused. What the heck? If either one of them shows up and they do stuff where like they can score a goal, I'm pretty sure they can give Ian. I made some profit. Let's go. They can put themselves back in this match. But other than that, I don't really see them like beating PSG in any other way. Because defensively, PSG got a better team. Offensively, they got a better team. Goalies, they have a better team. I guess offensively, like they could score a goal, maybe two, but that's about it. But other than that, like PSG got this in the bag. They're gonna win. I only say 3 because I think it might be a little bit harder than the Madrid game, since I guess Chelsea's gonna play a little bit more physical. And if they play a little bit more physical, it's gonna be a little bit harder for PSG to stay in that match. And then my final point, which is like I guess in my opinion, or I guess it could be like a hot take, you could say, is that Mbappe and Vinny shouldn't be playing together anymore. Well, that's in my opinion. I don't think they should be playing that all together. I say this because they're too egocentric. Son muy egoístas, like both of them. Like I don't know. It's normal for Madrid, like for what's it called, for players to think like they're the best, and they think because you're having that mentality, you're gonna win a lot of stuff, which is true. But every single time someone has to sacrifice, and those teams in Madrid where they won a lot of titles, especially those 3 Champions League back to back, el que está haciendo los goles, who was doing stuff, was Cristiano, and the one who was like always like making himself less or being more in a provider role or supportive role was Benzema. Like like Cristiano would score at 50 goals, Benzema would score like 15, 12. He's not bad. It's just like he had to be more of a more of a what do I say, like a support option instead of being like the main man. Because if he was selfish like a normal number nine, I don't think Cristiano would have did like half of what he would have got. Because a lot of those assists, a lot of those build up plays, a lot of those hold up plays, a lot of things were like were like an advantage because of the person he played beside, and that was Benzema. Benzema sacrificed a lot. So when he actually won the Ballon d'Or in 2022, you could see his quality, how good he is. Because like some of the goals he scored, especially that goal against Chelsea, that header, where like he got it on one side and he switched it to the other post, like that thing was insane. I remember seeing that and I was like, damn, that dude's freaking amazing. There was no doubt in my mind that he should have won the Ballon d'Or that year. But like when people compare that year to like Vinny's year, they're saying that Vinny should have won. Shit, I don't know, man. Especially right now, Vinny. Ever since he lost the Ballon d'Or, I don't know if it just did something like mentally or like it. I don't know if it decapitated him or I don't know what the hell. Ever since he put that tweet saying that he's gonna be like 10 times better, he's been like 10 times worse. I don't know what the hell happened to him. You cannot be that bad. And I don't know. There were some games where I seen Vinny play pretty good in the sense of good shit. My bad. I was just focused on what I was doing. But there's some games where, especially I think like one of what was the I think the last Clasico in the league where I mean obviously Barcelona won, but I felt like Vinny submitted more, or not submitted more, but like he was more a provider. Like I think two of the goals that Mbappe scored, I think one was like the penalty, and the other one was like the another one was like a pass by him. Like Vinny generated them, but he was more in that supporter role. But this match, he wasn't doing none of that. And like I don't know, people be talking about his take ons and shit, and he's been saying he's Joga Bonito, but I never seen none of that bullshit. This dude be making like fintas or be making like freaking moves. Like he has the idea. I'm not saying he doesn't have the idea, but like no le sale. And like I don't know why everyone rewards him for mediocrity. I'm not saying he's a bad player. He's a really good player. I think in Spanish, what you would say is like es más, what's it called? Desikila. I can't even freaking say it. He's like a difference maker. He's like an X factor. Is what I would say in English. Like he can get the ball and he can run at people. And like since he runs like super quick, and he runs especially quick with the ball, you can't you can't really stop him because once he's in the box, you touch him, he falls down. That's a penalty. And then like his team already has an advantage on you. Or like he gets you on a counter and he runs so fast, you can run past like the left back. I mean the right back and the freaking center mid, not center mid, maybe the center mid or the center back, and just be like on a one-on-one against the goalie. Because I've seen him do that a bunch of times, and like there's not many players that can do those things. What the fuck? Goddamn! I should have made that shit. There's not many players that are like that much of an X factor on a team, and he is one of those players, but he hasn't had none of that this season. Other than that Dortmund game in the Champions League, which that was like when was that? That was like August or September. I haven't seen him anywhere close to that level. Cause like they've been just being scored on and like it's been doing trash. And Mbappe's raised his level. Mbappe also when he got to Real Madrid he was super bad. He was playing terrible and he wasn't even scoring for like the first like 2 months, almost 2 3 months. He did score, but he wasn't scoring like at the frequency which everyone anticipated he would be. But like once he got like his foot in, once he was like accommodated, once he started understanding his teammates and stuff, he started producing, and like that's why he won the Golden Boot because I think when Barcelona had their slump in November, like that's when he started picking it up, and then he started showing up everywhere, Champions League, in the league, in Clásicos, like in all types of stuff. Like Madrid was like, if they had any threat, it started being Mbappe, and it's just because of his quality. Because it wasn't really that much how they played. Because they weren't playing nothing no more. Which I mean, if you're watching Madrid, you shouldn't be expecting them to play good. All they talk about is winning and shit, which is fine. If that's what you like, that's fine. But you better not expect them to be playing like pretty football or some shit like that. I think the best I've ever seen them play was when they were under Mourinho. When they were doing that counter football, where like in 2-3 passes they were already on your in like inside of your box, and it was like Bale, Cristiano. Or not Bale, Cristiano, but like it was like Di Maria, Higuain, Cristiano, or Di Maria. Was it Cristiano, Benzema, or Benzema, we'll see, Cristiano. They had so many options. I don't know. One of my favorite players is Osil. Even though I'm not a Madrid fan, but like the dude played super nice. Because I felt like he was, I don't know, he's super technical. Because physically, like he doesn't have like that many attributes, but him on the ball, he was crazy. Especially, I don't know what season was. His first season with Cristiano was madness. He's getting passes like nothing. I think Cristiano like playing with him, and then he also like playing with Cristiano because he could just give him the pass. Cristiano would just like freaking find a way to score super quick. Damn, dude, what the hell am I doing? But whatever. I mean, that's like thinking about the past, but basically, in my opinion, what Madrid should do is just like they should either get rid of one of them. But since they just brought Mbappe, I feel like they should get rid of Vinny because Vinny is just. I think he's too much of a liability. Like with the PR and other than the PR, with just the work rate, with like the nuisance of just thinking he's all that. I don't know. He is a good player, but he's not Mbappe, Messi, Ronaldo, Holland. Like all those players are way better than him. He does show up. He does show up in certain matches, but I feel like for every like the only place I see him show up is in Champions. Even in the league, he's like done trash, especially this season that just passed. And I don't know. I don't if that's gonna happen, they should just let Mbappe play on the left, get like a right winger, maybe play Gonzalo, that kid in the middle, and then try to find another forward or something to be a number 9. Because I'd rather have Mbappe be the left wing than have Vinny. Even though what I said, Vinny's an X factor. He can run at people and do this and that, but like he's not playing like he used to. He's not playing like he played that season where where he was almost doing it every week, or not every week or every other week or stuff like that. That's what I mean. Like you can't be Ballon d'Or and fall off like that. That's why I don't even think he was Ballon d'Or. He was never Ballon d'Or quality. He just believed all the hype of people, and like that's the problem. You can't believe all the hype if you haven't won the things. Good shit. And I mean that's my opinion. He's a good player, but he shouldn't be compared. He shouldn't be up there like everybody else. So I feel like they should sell him, and Bobby should start playing on the left. Today played on the right. I don't know why the hell. They sell him. They sell Rodrigo, and then they just like start the process again, and then find a number 9. Like if Arsenal gets Jokeres, find the next best number 9, or find something that could fit their system. Uh, I feel like since they have what's his name, they have um, what's his name, Xavi Alonso. Xavi Alonso and Leverkusen, he did have number 9s, but he was using like basically anything. I feel like, in my opinion, the number 9s he had were like kind of doogie, and he still made like work out of them. Like it's not his focal point. So it just like, oh my gosh, what the fuck? With just barely any good like number 9, he can make the work out of them, and then like he needs like a good attacking man, and which I guess that could be Arthur Guler in this team, but a number 9 that could just be I guess clinical and just have some goals and be a presence up top. That's in the market. that I guess would be a good fit for Madrid. Who could that be? Obviously, they would want Holland because of the name, but you can't get Holland. I feel like Darwin Núñez would even be good for them because physically he's everything. Either him or who's a good number 9 that they could use. I can't really think right now. I'm thinking of this and thinking of that. Thinking of all these things at the same time. I can't really think at the moment like who's the number 9 they should choose, but maybe I don't really know who's available right now who would actually fit their system. Because they can't use like a short scrawny one. They can't. It's not short and scrawny, but like I feel like they should have like a towering dude, an imposing type of person, but like not that's gonna take all the glamour and stuff. I think like just a skillful one. But there isn't that many out there right now. They could get that. I mean, if they take the Sesko from Arsenal, but I don't know if that dude really fits. He's like 6'4" and shit. He doesn't really score goals. But I feel like Xabi Alonso has him. He can. What praise the teammates this time? He could probably make something out of him. But I don't know. Those are just my thoughts on that game. What's gonna happen in the future, and hopefully y'all like what I'm talking about on that. And now I'm just gonna continue playing the game because I was really just winging all that shit right now. I'm pretty sure you could tell the shit, but whatever. So let's just continue. I wish I would have comments in there so I could actually go off the comments or something. But it's fine. You don't have to comment if you don't want to comment. But I guess, I don't know. There's more points that are happening right now other than the Club World Cup in the season. I guess like in the transfer market and stuff like that. I mean, my thoughts on that, like since I'm an Arsenal fan, we gotta get Jokeres. Like if we get Jokeres, it's like we're like 1 inch or like a little bit closer to getting the Premier League. But if we don't get him, fuck. If we don't get him, we're back to square root 1 or whatever the fuck. Where we are right now, so like that's the bad thing. Also we're linked to Madueke, and that's some bullshit, bro. Nothing against him. He's a good player, but like I think he costs way too much to just be on the bench. He's costing like 50 mil. 50 mil for a bench player, that's some bullshit, bro. I'd rather have the guy that Tottenham's getting right now. I'd rather have Kudus. I feel Kudus is more of a the Chiquila Briente, whatever, the X Factor. Like I was talking about Vinny. I think he's more of that than what Madueke is. Madueke doesn't give goals. He don't really give assists. He's not really a team player. He has some physical qualities, but like I mean, Kudus I feel like is even better. Like Kudus is like the next closest thing to Saka, in my opinion. That's probably a hot ass take, but he's way better than Madueke. Like I feel like if we needed a goal, you could count on Kudus to do something. You can't do that with Madueke. So that's why, in my opinion, why the fuck are we even going for this dude? Like, if we get like the 2 main targets that I still need out this transfer window, which we already got like 2. We got Zubamendi and we got what's his name, Norgard or something, which are really good, I guess, for depth and shit. We still got Party, which is good. I was getting mad because I thought we were gonna lose him, and that was getting on my nerves because like if we lose Party, they're gonna do terrible in the season. Like not because of death, but because because we need to be physical in the Premier League. And he's like a physically imposing dude. He wins back the ball, and he can play the ball as well. Like there's so many games where I see that our midfield is terrible, and then like if he's in there, he at least makes a difference. Like probably in like that game against PSG, he wasn't like that like determining. He wasn't like that much of a factor. But what the fuck, pass to me. But in my opinion, he is like he is better than a lot of teams. But like if we need to win the Premier League, I'd rather have Party than have I don't know who else they have there. Damn, what the fuck are we doing? Than any other type of player. So like the two main the two main targets I want Arsenal to get are Jokic. What the fuck? I thought that was outside. Are Jokic and Rodrigo. And why I want Rodrigo is because he's a Champions League winner. He has Champions League experience. He's young. He's very versatile. He's very technical. He offers a lot more than Martinelli. He's got Bucha Chat. And I don't know. He's just a winner. And I've seen a lot of Madrid games where he's like also a difference maker. Not in the sense like Vinny is, where he could score or some shit like that, but a difference maker in the sense of like he gets a lot of penalties and he can score as well. And if he can get scores and penalty freaking causers, like that's just better outcomes for the team and overall, like either for Saka or for Jokic. Or like even if like the team is in a pickle looking ass, or they're in a tough situation where like we're defending against like a lot of players. Like I've seen Rodrigo like win games for Madrid when like there's really tight fixtures. I seen who was it? I guess against Rayo like this season, where like I think they won like 2-1, and Rodrigo scored both goals, or he scored he scored the game winning goal. There wasn't anything easy. I think that was when Vinny was injured, and he played on the left, like on his natural position. And I think he took like two players on, and then he found the space to shoot, and he shot, and then like he scored. Like that's a good left wing, left mid, whatever type of goal. And if we have that, that's something that Arsenal doesn't have now. And let's say if he can generate like from like 10 to 15 like GA in the Premier League, not just like Champions League and all that. I'm expecting at least 20 in all competitions, minimum. But if you could do like 10 to 15 in the Premier League, and then like Saka could do another like 10 to 15, and then Jokic could do like freaking 20 to 30, and then everybody else like hints it with like 1 to 5, 1 to 8. Like we're gonna be up there. Because usually our team, our Arsenal, has many goal scorers, and that all like helps the team out and as overall. But like if we get these types of players, like those are the main ones I want to get. I just want to get Jokic, and I want to get Rodrigo. They already got Norgard, and they already got what's his name, Zuamendi. Well, Zuamendi's gonna help out a lot in creating play, which is really good. I saw him against like Spain against Portugal and Spain against France, and he was like dictating play from the back, and he's really good on the ball, which is something we didn't really have before. So I'm pretty sure he could find Saka like up the field, or he could find maybe a Martinelli or shit like that, even Havertz, because he gives really good passes. He'll be another dimension that the Arsenal doesn't have like recently. I guess he's like a more refined version of Party, because Party can even do that too, but he's not as slick with it. But like Party, what he doesn't give you with that, he gives you in physicality and winning back the ball, which is like when we don't got Party in, you can sense it. Like teams can run at us and bullshit. But when Party's in the game, like they might get some chances, but they're not gonna get as much. Like if a team creates like probably 8 chances throughout like a half, if Party's in, they create like half that, probably like 4. And that's why I rate that dude so much, because he can win the ball back, get the ball, transition it, give it to someone like up the field, or even like trying to open up space, which like some of the players can't do that. 'Cause too much of our players just pass side to side, and I don't know. Party's that difference maker. I know about the allegations and all that stuff. And people want him out and everything. I'm not saying nothing about that because what I feel like he's just charged, which means he's not guilty yet. He's just been accused of it, which is messed up to think or whatever. But until he's accused, like we can't really say anything. And also, other teams' moralities, other people's moralities, whatever they think, shouldn't impact us. Is what I'm saying. Which they're gonna say it's bad and all this bull crap, and that we should uphold women and this and that and the other. But I'm not saying nothing about that. I'm just saying until he's charged, until he's found guilty, then we can say this stuff. But like but not charged because he is charged. Until he's found guilty of like the crimes that he's done, we can't we can't accuse him of this and that because like it's the same thing that happened. It's not the same thing, but like it's a similar case to Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood was doing like freaking amazing in Man United, and they put out the evidence, which was like the recordings that he had with his girlfriend or wife or whatever he has, whatever they are now. They're still together and they have a kid now, and it all worked out. I guess not for the best, but like the best probably in that circumstance. But the club, with the pressure of the fans, they took him out. But also, Man United now is suffering. If Mason Greenwood would have never left, would Man United deteriorate as fast as it has these past few seasons? I don't know. I'm just saying that's like a likely outcome. Because like I don't like Man United. They're one of my like least favorite teams, especially their fans. Because I know they chat shit about Arsenal fans, but they're like pieces of shit as well. They're annoying as fuck. They talk so much about like who knows like 20 fucking 15 years ago and like they haven't won shit no more. But whatever, they can say the same thing about us. Está bien. But they be chatting shit and they can't take it. So I don't give a fuck. Like they be talking mess about us. Everyone be talking mess about us, and that's fine. I don't care. We're in there. If we get these signings that we need to get, we're gonna be back at the top. Otra vez en la cima. But that's just my opinion on that stuff. But the stuff with Party, like I'm not saying that he should play or not play or this or that. I'm just saying whatever their morality is or whatever this or that is shouldn't impact you. These are things that are other than football and this, that, and the other. And if you want to blame like whatever he did, because I don't even know where he got charged. Like I think that impacts as well. Did he do it in England? I don't think that stuff didn't even happen in England. I don't know if it happened in Ghana. I don't know if it happened in Spain. I don't know where the hell it happened. Which like people would be like that's irrelevant. But in my opinion, I think it is relevant because you just can't pin something that happened in some other country to this situation. I mean, I think it's a factor to consider. To consider, people might say that's bullshit, but I mean, like the crime was if it wasn't committed in the country where like they're condemning him or whatever the bull crap, like he has to get like what's it called, like arrested or whatever, and then prosecuted in that said country, and then until all that stuff happens, or if they have to settle outside of court, or I don't know, if certain things have to happen first. I can't just like go off what like the media says, what this says, and that and the other. I don't know. That's just my opinion on that situation. It's really complicated. I'm not the best one to talk about that stuff, but I don't know. It does get me mad or get me pressed how like we have to just exactly do what Man United did or do this or that, and people want to blame this or that. Like I feel like they're just finding ways to hate on Arsenal. Which like it's the same shit in the fucking league when we were playing like the best, or we probably weren't playing the best, but we were like the second best team in the league, and no one could take that from us. We probably fell off like a couple of seasons, but like the only people who could chat shit to us who actually beat us was Bournemouth, Newcastle, Liverpool, and I don't know who else. Man United's gonna want to chat shit because of the FA Cup, but like literally they didn't beat us. They beat us in penalties. That's some bullshit, but. Not that many not many other men that can talk shit to Arsenal. So like, you can't beat us, you can't talk shit. That's what I feel like. Because even Man City didn't beat us. We beat them like twice, I think. But we tied the first time, but they also like helped them motherfuckers. But the second time we beat their asses. Liverpool, I think we tied twice, right? Because I don't think we lost to them. I think we did tie twice. But whatever. Like that's all I think on the Arsenal transfers. We just need to get Jokic in, and we need to get Rodrigo in. If those things can happen, sorry, we're gonna be in tip top shape. We're gonna be in perfect shape for the season. Hopefully we can like win the freaking Premier League. Pero enough about that. Ya no hablemos de eso. Let me just like I guess focus on this game or chat on this game. I know I was gonna get all crazy about talking about that type of stuff. I usually never talk about this stuff. But like see lo tengo en mi mente and it's like bothering me. I guess edit it out. Or like if no one's watching it, I'll put it like as a YouTube video as well. So people can watch it later or some shit. Rescheduled Roma game. Christmas. Okay, bullshit. Just focus on this team. I'm trying to go to sleep, bro. This shit. It's 2:20 right now. Oh, the last thing I could talk about is Barca. Ahorita hablo del Barca. Let me just like cool on this game and then probably that last game. I'll talk about the Barca. Barca don't have that many problems. I don't really have to talk that much about them. Dude, I want to like beat this level already. I feel like I'm just stuck in time. Not that I don't like Roma or whatever, but I want to win my Serie A and then go to Arsenal, and then after Arsenal win like a Premier League, win shit there with my person, and then like go to Barcelona and then win everything there, and then I'm done for the freaking career mode. Well, that's my goal with this, which I can sign for Arsenal, but we're top of the league. I want to win the Serie A. If I'm out here, I might as well win the titles here, or even the Champions if I can win the Champions. Which I probably can't, but like whatever. Ah, bro, what was that pass? What that pass, boy? Dude, this is mine. Get out my way, boy. You're too easy. Too easy, boy. Too easy. Why these dudes always trying to give me to buy cheap used and bullshit? Stream boo. Get cheap used as stream boo. Whatever the bullshit that is. It's probably some escama. Give the keeper no chance, you know. Bro, I don't know how the score is still playing, talking all that shit, talking all that bullshit. Bro, I wasn't even looking at my dude. I was still scoring goals and shit. They're assisting. That's crazy. Ella se la pasa ando. So chunky. Fuck. And then I mean to do that. Fuck. Good shoot. Good shoot. Ella se la pasa velando. Ese, ay, pero ese, fuck. Fuck, dude. Qué putas. Qué putas. Hopefully not. Okay. Bro, what is with my eyes? Why are they so red? I didn't even look at the goals, which I did. Quiero cagar. Ella se pasa hablando. A la pata de moro. Yeah, that's me. But why is Carpet in? Come on, dude. Apúrate. Fuck. What am I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm doing me. I'm doing me. I'm living rough right now, man. This is what I'm doing till it's over. Till it's over, but it's all from over. Who the fuck is that guy? Louis Ferguson. In Bologna? win the ball back. Damn. Fuck. Bro, ahora que me concentré, I did like the worst. I was talking about that bullshit. I was doing way better. I thought last game I was just talking some bullshit on Barca. Because how the fuck am I gonna do so bad? When supposedly I'm focused. I'll take it, whatever. Okay, last game. We'll talk about Barca. My thoughts on that. Okay. Alright, so with Barca, oh, we got a Champions League game. Cool. What the hell is this? Still not a ball. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Just going to Barca. The most recent thing that happened right now is the Nico Williams thing. What I feel like is fuck that dude. Fuck that fella. We don't need him. I'd rather take this to the ES, even though people don't want him. Oh, what's up? Hey, yo. But, no sé, the Barca with Nico Williams, I feel like just descartalo. If we can sue, what's his name, Tebas, for what he did, of imposing his will, or not his will, or trying to like freaking influence that dude's decision with financial reports that he gets from La Liga records or whatever. Yeah, I support Barca. ¿Cómo se llama? I feel like we should sue. Laporta should sue. Because if that dude wouldn't have influenced Williams, maybe we would have got him. But since he created instability in his mind with the financials of the next year, which is, I don't know, it's a bunch of bullshit, that stuff. Vista Barca. Ouch. Barca's so back. See, I feel like if we're able to sue him, we'll be able to make the landscape more fair. I don't know what this new referee, si puede ayudar, this new head referee of the Liga. Pero Tebas, yeah, he needs to go. There's too much influence and too much stuff, and he's always talking about Madrid and all these things, and because of him, we didn't get probably Nico Williams. But also, like, if you're doubting, like, coming with us, we don't need him. So, there's people that dope. Okay, appreciate it. So, I don't know. It's como he was doubting to come to Barca in the first place. I don't think we do need him. I'd rather choose Luis Diaz because I think he's way better. Not like as a potential wise, but like as right now maybe. And like he's also an X factor. He can take on players like by himself and stuff and create chances. And so I feel like I'll appreciate it. I feel like we should go back in for Lucho Diaz. Si no está Lucho Diaz, Eleanor, whatever, Alara. If we go for Lucho Diaz, that would be a good option. Um, I feel like I do want us to go in for Marcus Rashford, Courtois. What the hell? I don't have Courtois. It's Matt Ryan. I'm on career mode. I'm not on ultimate team. I just play by myself. Um, this is winner. Oh shit, I'm playing. Oh, I am playing Madrid. I didn't even notice I was playing Madrid. Where even is Courtois? What do they got? They got a black goalkeeper. Está bien, whatever. Pero I'm doing good, dude. What the freak was I saying? Oh, we should go in for which I messed up. Marcus Rashford. I'll take him. To be honest, I'm here to ask you something. Good vibes, caught me off guard. No sé qué. Okay, está bien. Good to hear that. So I'm just talking about thoughts of Barcelona. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm just going on some rant. If I'm not really paying attention that much. But see, I feel like we should go and get in the market for Marcus Rashford. Now that we don't have what's his name, Nico Williams. I feel like he's an X factor. I still feel like he's pretty good. I'm gonna score this. I don't. Oh shit, that was terrible. That's embarrassing. Embarrassing. Bro, I'll score that shit. But see, we should go in for Marcus Rashford. We should go for Aubameyang because I heard that dude. He didn't sign again with Al whatever Al Gilal or whatever team he was in. That's probably racist. I'm sorry, but I don't know how to say it. But whatever team uh, Aubameyang was in Qatar, he didn't resign. So Barca, do your thing. As backup, I feel like that's good. If we even though we already have backup with Ferran, but I mean, I'm pretty sure he'll lower his wages to go with us. I'm pretty sure I don't want that many people want him, but I rate Aubameyang so much, dude. And one last dance, bro. Aubameyang should have never left in the first place. He left to Chelsea and he didn't do anything. And that would happen back in Barcelona like in a heartbeat. Cause like, well, it's that he, I don't know. Cuando Lewandowski got injured, we had to play with Ferran. Ferran did really good, but I don't know. I would still take. Fuck. I would still take. I would still take him. Nico Williams is good too. I know I was talking about that, but Nico Williams, bro, or I don't know if you're a dude or girl, if he signed for Barcelona. Hopefully he signs, but I don't think he will. Like he already signed a 10-year deal with Atletico Bilbao, but I feel like if he could sign Nico Williams, that would be amazing. But that's not gonna happen because he signed a new deal and he's probably cost like double what we were. I think we were gonna go in for like 60 or 50. Also, that me and Nico are a great duo. Of course, I mean I believe that too. But that's why we need a shoe. What's his name? Tebas. Tebas out here creating insecurities or bullshit with like the freaking league. He's using his power for the worst of Barca. Well, he used his power to the detriment of Barca, which is really messed up. And he should get sued, or he should at least step down from president. I can't even see. Vámonos, vámonos, vámonos. Fuck, who even is that? Is that Marcelo? I would take Diaz. I would take Marcus Rashford. I know they're linked to like this. I think it's a Croatian kid, which is fine. But Barca B, it's fine. But like for the main team, I don't want that. But what do you know if we are looking for something at ATM with the attacking mid? I like to offer which assets. I was like, wait, what? Logos matter? Oh, nah, I'm good. I'm sorry, but I'm not looking for any of that right now. Pero ¿cómo se llama? I thought you were talking about attacking mid. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Sorry. Pero, what was it called? Se me olvidó. Me sacaste de onda. Basketball. Why'd you go on a rant like in circles? I feel like in the defense we're good. We probably could sign one person, but we don't really need to sign no one. Like other than a right back. Like if we can sign Dumfries, I'll sign Dumfries. But that's the only thing we need because we have a bunch of center backs. Right back would be good, even though just Eddie can play there, and he played really good. And like even what's his name, Bernal or Martin can also play there. I think. Or Martin, I think he's a left. He's a left back, but we have a lot of players that can play in various positions. But I feel like if we can get Dumfries, we might as well get Dumfries. Even though Kunde should be the main one, which he is, but if we get Dumfries, maybe Kunde can play in the middle again. Or he could be like a sub for the middle. So, in defense, that's what I would do. In mid, we have too many goddamn midfielders, and they're all freaking good. So I don't really feel we should sign any midfielders. I don't want any midfielders. We just need that left wing. I mean, we don't need a left wing because we got Rafinha, but I guess we just need depth. Which I feel like a depth would be Marcus Rashford because he's a different player than Rafinha and like Lewandowski. And he can play both positions. He can play striker. He can play left wing, which I would take him in a heartbeat. I think he's still good. Good shit. Let's go. No funny with it. Pero yeah, I guess positions that Barca needs. Well, they got the goalie, so we're good on that. Defense, I don't really think they need anything. There's a lot of players. And the only one I feel like I would really sign that would make a difference would be Dumfries as a right back, and then midfield. There's enough people from the cantera and from the players that are already in the team, and then I guess the other people that could be in there is just like the forward options or a left wing. I feel like we should just sign those three, even though we just signed one kid. I don't know if we signed someone from, or maybe we did already sign that Croatian kid that they said. But if it's para Barça B, it's fine. If it's for the main team, I don't know. So I remember Perisic wanted to be with us. Which I know he's old as hell, but he's still good. He's still good, though. Fuck, that's too late. So I don't know. If we can buy Lucho, I would buy Lucho. If we can't buy Lucho, you should wait like maybe halfway through the season or next season. He could go to Bayern también. Bayern does have money. They could sign him. I don't know if he does want to go to Bayern, but I do like Lucho for us. If we can't get Nico Williams, I'll take Lucho. Even though I know a lot of people were talking bad about it, but yo lo he visto jugar. He's super good, especially with Colombia. And he's got a lot of regate. He's got a lot of dribbling, which is really good. I think we need that. I think that's why we're looking at him in the first place. Fuck. Damn, dude, I can't quit the through ball. But yeah, basically that's it. That's all I think about Barca. I think with those signings, we should be good. I don't know if we can win the Champions League. We surely can win the league. The Copa del Rey, hopefully. The Super Cup, I'm pretty sure with that we can do that. But Champions League, no sé. Champions League, dependiendo cómo vaya la temporada, how that pans out, that'll determine if we can continue fighting in the Champions League. That's why I don't want to sign that many people because Barcelona the overall team is already good. I think you just need to sprinkle in some stuff, and if those sprinkles don't turn out to be good, then get rid of them. But there's a lot of players I don't want to get rid of either, which is a bad thing. Like I heard even Casado they wanted to get rid of. In a sense to raise up funds, but I don't want to get rid of Casado. He's really good. Could we find someone like of his quality out there? I don't think so. Like, if we get rid of Casado, I'd get Ricky Puig back, which is a stupid answer, but I don't know. That'd be my opinion. That's basically what I think about the Barca situation right now. I don't know. I feel like with Marcus, I mean that's who I would tell right now. Just Marcus Rashford, Dumfries, and if we can, Lucho. That's it. That's all we need. Everybody else, don't even look at them. Everybody else is filled in their position. And if somebody leaves, I guess like try to replace them with someone semi decent. Because there's good players all around me. I think we're good with everything else or every other section. So that's basically what I think about the Barca situation right now. So I'll let y'all go to